Hi and welcome back. Now we're going to start a deep dive into each of the CAP forms. So we're back here on the DC CAP website. What you'll see up at the top left of the entire form here under pre-cycle is the CAP form. This is the single form you'll hand in hard copy. It's got two sides to it, and now we're going to take a peek at it. This form includes all of the administrative paperwork to get your teacher candidates information, the supervising practitioners information, and the program supervisors information. At the first meeting where you all get together, that's a really convenient time to fill this form out, have it in hard copy ready, and also ask your teacher candidate and the supervising practitioner to have their MEP IDs ready, because you'll need that information on this form. The top portion is all about the teacher candidate and his or her placement for this coming semester. Now, each CAP form goes with each placement. So if your student has two placements, you need to have two CAP forms. You will turn them in at the end of the placement or the end of the semester, depending on how your program works. So right now, we're going to have a CAP form for a single placement. Our teacher candidate will fill out the top portion. You will probably need to help them fill out the portion about, to help them fill out the course information, because that's the course code. And then down here, you will have the supervising practitioner's information. The supervising practitioner's information is largely about what school they're in, what their license is, and of course that critical MEP ID. So you need to have that ready. You're going to use this form a total of 3 times again in the semester, and then you're going to turn it in at the end of the semester. It's a very important form. Do not lose it. Now let's look at the second page of the form, because it gets even more important then. At the top of that second page, what you'll see are 3 different places for signatures. You'll see here is the first 3-way meeting. That's when you establish the goal. We'll talk more about that later. Each of these meetings are really important milestones in the semester. So not only do you need to have the teacher candidate signature, supervising practitioners, and your program supervisor signatures, you also need to have the date of the meeting. Again, this gets handed in hard copy. The 3 different meetings you'll conduct throughout the semester, these big important meetings, the initial, the formative, and the summative, get signatures from everybody. If you have a 2-semester placement, or if the person is traveling and the teacher candidate is traveling and they're only going to be here for the beginning portion, they'll need to do the entire form. If they're in 2 placements, they'll have 1 teacher supervising practitioner filling out the top 2, and another supervising practitioner filling out on her own form just the 3rd placement. So the whole form information will be completed even if it's done over 2 different sheets. Down at the bottom, you'll include the information for the total number of practicum hours, the total numbers of full responsibility assumed, and you will identify whether or not the teacher candidate is ready to teach at the end of the semester. This is the only part that you check off that represents the whole semester of work. Finally, the supervising practitioner and the program supervisor provide their signatures and date here, and this form in hard copy gets handed in to your department.